Hi everybody, Miss Megan here with a special story time to celebrate Pride. June is Pride Month, and we are going to read a couple stories to celebrate you and the wonderful uniqueness that you are. So first, we're going to read a story. You might see lots of rainbows in June. Rainbows are a symbol of pride, and you can see I have a rainbow pride on my shirt. So we're going to read a story about the history behind that rainbow and what the symbol means. And this is called Pride, the story of Harvey Milk and the rainbow flag, and this is written by Rob Sanders and illustrated by Steven Salerno. Here we go. Okay, look, you open it up, big old rainbow in there. Okay. You have to give them hope. Hope for a better world, hope for a better tomorrow. Harvey Milk was an ordinary man, but he had an extraordinary dream. The dream would change history. There he is, daydreaming. Harvey dreamed that everyone, even gay people, would have equality. He dreamed that he and his friends would be treated like everyone else. He dreamed that one day people would be able to live and love as they pleased. With his New York accent, Harvey talked to everyone about his dream. His voice boomed and his body bounced with energy and excitement. A few people listened. Some people listened. A few agreed, but most did not. They were not very nice to him. But Harvey's big voice and his big dream wouldn't be stopped. He discovered that the best way to change laws was to help make laws. In 1977, Harvey Milk took a big step toward that dream when he became one of the first openly gay people to be elected to political office in the United States. Harvey and his friends planned marches to protest inequality and unfair laws. And just days before one of the marches, Harvey had an idea. Wonder what his idea is. A symbol, he thought. We need a symbol that shows who we are and how we feel. Something to carry during the march. Something to make people feel they're part of a community. Something to give people hope. Something extraordinary. Wonder what it could be. Harvey knew an artist who could help, Gilbert Baker. Harvey asked. Gilbert said, "We need a flag." Volunteers arrived to help Gilbert's design come to life. Together they dipped fabric into large barrels filled with vivid, vibrant dyes. They cut and they pieced and they sewed until Harvey, Gilbert, and the other activists had a flag with 8 colorful stripes, a flag that Harvey hoped would give hope. On June 25, 1978, when it was time for the march, a breeze stirred in San Francisco. The flag unfurled. Rights are won only by those who make their voices heard. The wind blew, the flag fluttered, flapped, and flew. A rainbow as bright and unique as the men and women who walked behind it led the march. Harvey and the people asked for equality. They asked to be treated like everyone else. They asked to live and love as they pleased. They hoped the march would make a difference. Harvey was proud of the flag and proud of himself. He hoped that others could be proud too. Like all those pictures. Check out that cool rainbow surfboard. 5 months later, on the morning of November 27th, 1978, Harvey and the mayor of San Francisco, George Moscone, were assassinated. Their lives were taken by a man who did not think like Harvey or feel like him or love like him. Very sad. The flag did not fly on that dark, sad night. Instead, thousands and thousands of people marched silently carrying candles. The candlelight wove through the streets of San Francisco, up and down hills and around city buildings. A mile of glowing candlelight in honor of 2 lives lost. That could have been the end of Harvey's dream and the colorful flag, but it wasn't. Look how beautiful all the lights are. More rainbow flags were created. Some of the colors changed. 8 stripes became 6 stripes, but the meaning of the flag did not change. It was a flag of equality. More and more people began to think of the flag as their flag, and they began to feel pride. They began to have hope. Can't get my picture turned, or my page turned. In 1994, Gilbert Blake designed another rainbow flag. This one was larger than all the rest. Women and men, side by side, carried the flag, a proud mile-long rainbow floating through New York City. The flag wove through the streets, up and down avenues and boulevards, and around city buildings. The people demanded equality. They demanded to be treated like everyone else. They demanded to live and love as they pleased. They were proud. They had hope. They would make a difference. I ask for the movement to continue and for the movement to grow. Look at that. That's a big flag. More rainbow flags were made. Some were printed on bumper stickers and t-shirts. Others were hoisted onto lampposts on Halsted Street in Chicago. One was hung in the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Soon the rainbow flag was flying in other countries like Brazil, England, Israel, Russia, Singapore, and Turkey. The rainbow flag now unfurled on farms, in suburbs, and in cities. The flag flew proudly outside public buildings, hotels, shops, restaurants, churches, and homes. And once, on June 26, 2015, the White House was awash in the colors of the rainbow flag. Equality, pride, hope, love. Harvey's dream became a flag for all of us. And that's the end of this story of Harvey Milk. If you are to get the book, there are some biographical notes in the back for some more information and a really cool timeline to give you all kinds of more information. And look at that. There are some actual photographs of Harvey Milk. So this is available to check out at the library. All you need to do is shoot me an email or give us a call and I will put it aside for you. All right, should we hear another story? Let's hear another story. This story is called Maiden and Princess, and it is by Daniel Hawk and Isabel Gallupo, with art by Becky Human. Here we go. Once in a faraway kingdom, a call was made to all. To find their son a worthy bride, the king and queen would host a ball. The ladies in the village were happy to be invited, except for one young maiden who wasn't that excited. Oh, she wasn't happy. This maiden was quite special, the bravest in all the land. She knew the prince from battle, giving her the upper hand. The prince is smart and strong, she confided in her mother, but if I'm being honest, I see him as a brother. Her mother said, just go and have a bit of fun. The prince might not be right, but you could meet the one. So the maiden put on a gown and headed to the ball. She marveled at all the people who filled the sparkling hall. The villagers flocked over to the young maiden's side and insisted that she would make the best royal bride. You look magnificent. You are wise, brave, and true. There's no doubt in my mind that the prince will fall for you. Even the king and queen approached her with a smile. You must come see our son and dance with him for a while. What do you think? The maiden was quite flustered, and so she said with care, please pardon me, your majesties, but I must get some air. Oh, she doesn't look too happy. She fled up to the balcony and looked out at the sky. A future with the prince made her want to cry. I don't mean to bother you, said a voice soft and kind, but you seem quite upset. May I ask what's on your mind? A beautiful girl emerged who took the maiden's breath away. She sat down close to the maiden and asked if she could stay. Soon the maiden had forgotten about the prince and his throne. Summoning all her courage, she took the girl's hands in her own. Then the doors burst open. The king and queen walked through. "There's our precious daughter. We've looked all over for you." The maiden's jaw fell open. Her head was feeling light. She had fallen for the princess on this wondrous starry night. That was a surprise, huh? The royal couple could feel the magic in the air. The queen said to the king, "They're the perfect pair." She did not know that was the princess. The maiden felt quite bashful, but quickly stole a glance. She saw the princess smiling and asked her, "Want to dance?" They held each other close as they spun across the floor, and when they shared a kiss, their hearts began to soar. Soon the maiden and the princess were seldom seen apart. They filled their days together with books, laughter, and art. They rode horses and sang and picked wildflowers at dawn. They practiced their aim and faced adventure head on. When the day finally came to prove their love was true, the maiden and the princess happily said, "I do." The end. That was a cool fairy tale story. Okay, do you want one more? I have one more. So excited, this is my favorite one. How many of you like mermaids? Anybody? Julian loves mermaids. This is Julian is a Mermaid, written and illustrated by Jessica Love. Love these pictures. How cool these pictures are. Look at those ladies in their bathing suits. And there's Julian. Oh no, that's not Julian. Or is it? Yeah, it is. It is Julian. Okay. I just have to let you see all the pictures. So cool. This is a boy named Julian, and this is his abuela. And those are some mermaids. Do you guys know what abuela means? It means grandma. It's his grandma. Julian loves mermaids. Look at this. He's just imagining he could be a mermaid. Look at that. Oh, he's imagining swimming with the fish. Oh no, he's growing a mermaid tail. Look at that. Vámonos, mijo. This is our stop. Time to get off, she says. Abuela, did you see the mermaids? I saw them, mijo. Abuela, I am also a mermaid. I'm going to take a bath. You be good. Julian has a good idea. What do you think he's doing? Oh boy. He's getting into that plant. He made a really cool thing for his head out of the plant. Look at that. Oh, he's seeing those curtains. Look at, he's got an idea. Uh-huh. Oh, he does look like one of those mermaids now. Uh-oh, there's Abuela. Does she look happy? He took her vase, her flowers, and her, look at that. Took her curtains down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She says, "Come here, mijo." Do you think he's in trouble? I don't know. Look. For me, Abuela? For you, Julian. She's giving him some pearls. Now his outfit is complete. Where are we going? You'll see, says Abuela. Mermaids, whispers Julian. Like you, mijo. Let's join them. And they do. And that is the end. Here's another picture. Now all those bathing ladies have turned into mermaids too. And that is the end of Julian is a Mermaid. This and all the books that I read today are available to borrow from the library. If you would like to do so, just send me an email or give me a call during library hours, and I will put it aside for you. And we'll see you next time. Happy Pride. Bye.